A friend of mine just told me he has 2 gay dads. I was like, that's good, because it'd be really weird if only one of them was gay. Now that straight one ended up in a situation. The only thing I think was like he ordered a mail order bride, and then he got there and he was like, oh, mail order bride, I guess I'm locked in too. There's been a lot of social progress in the last 15 years if you're gay. If you're in the closet, ways to come out, be who you are, I think that's great. Also, the last 15 years, I feel like I don't hear about alien abductions as much as I used to. And I think that those two things are related. Let's say, 15 years ago, you find your buddy naked in the woods. You're like, hey man, what happened? What you didn't see, there's another naked dude hung on a tree. Your buddy was like, aliens took me. Well, that aliens put that in there too.
You can like, you can subscribe, you can do all that stuff, that's great. But most of all, just share it with somebody else you think can get a chuckle out of it. If you want to stick around, keep watching. I'm going to do a little comedy breakdown portion where I go through my thoughts on the joke and what went into making it. So stick around for that. So I've gotten a lot of really positive feedback from LGBTQ audience members and comics on this joke, and that's been very vindicating because it took me a really long time to get it right, and it was not easy. There seems to be 2 camps of thought when it comes to free speech in comedy. There is the everything is approachable to comedy, nothing is off limits, and those people tend to think that you could talk about anything and you could talk about it in any way, and that's the part I disagree with it. I don't think that you can talk about anything in any way. I think approach is really important. And then the other side of it is the people who think that you can only talk about certain subjects if you are part of that group, and if you were talking about any other group, there has to be a very specific ideology to your joke, and usually the ideology takes the front seat and the comedy takes the back seat. Now, I don't agree with either of these camps. I don't think that comedy is about pushing boundaries. I think it is often about going around boundaries. I think if you can get a group of people to laugh and not offend them when normally talking about a group that they're a part of would offend them, then you've done a good job. I think tact is the most important thing in stand-up, and I also don't think that ideology should take a front seat. So it was definitely uncomfortable to work this out. I know when I first started the joke, I was starting it by saying, it's okay to be gay now. And that sounded like a guy who did not believe that. It was just coming off like, yeah, no, it's fine to be gay. I mean, it's totally cool. I don't have a problem with it. No, not me. No, I'm cool. I think it's fine. I don't think it's a sin. It came off like it was insincere. So yeah, a lot of tinkering and then very, very rewarding to get the joke working and get both sides of the audiences laughing at it. People who don't care and people who do care a little bit too much. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. Have a good one.